What's going on, people? I'm back. Okay, so today's lesson is only talk about what you want. Hold on one second. Let me see something. There we go. All right. Only talk about what you want. So, one of the great lessons that I learned when I first got started on my spiritual journey is the power of talking only about what I want, because there's power in your words. See, we've been trained to talk about what we don't want to happen, what we are afraid of. And I'm telling you, what you place your energy, which is your attention on, only grows in your life, only multiplies in your life. What you focus on the longest grows the strongest, every single time. This is why, for me, I only talk about what I want to be, do, and have. I have successfully trained my mind to only talk about what I want to happen. Small, subtle changes like this can change your life. Small little changes in your vocabulary can change your life. You know, I mean, people don't really look at words as energy, but they are. They are energy. They are pure energy. And what you put out always comes back to you. That's a universal law. So, I mean, when I hear people talk about what they fear, what I think about is, man, I mean, the likelihood of something bad happening to you is greater when you place your attention on what you don't want to happen. Stop talking about what you fear. Stop talking about what you don't want to happen. So, I mean, okay. Hold on a second. For example, you know, I mean, if you want to be, I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. So yeah, so you have to place your energy on what you want to attract, what you want to have, because there's power in attention. There's power in what you give your focus on or to. If you focus on bills, on lack, on not having enough, you're in the process of drawing more energy, more like energy into your life. And it's really that simple. There's power in attention. Talk about wealth. Stop talking about poverty. Talk about abundance being everywhere. Place your energy on what you want to attract. This simple technique can really transform your life. I'm telling you, it will change your life completely. just monitoring, consciously monitoring what you're focused on. Focus on positive, get more positive. Focus on, you know, the negative, man. Your attention is everything. It's everything in the universe. It's everything. You're powerful beyond measure. You know, sometimes I wish this information was taught to us in school. You know, I mean, I feel like school really didn't teach us that much. Yes, school taught us how to read and write and mathematics. Perfect. But, I mean, everything else is kind of like we didn't really need it. We didn't need it. You know? You need this information. We all need this information. The energy that we focus, the energy that we focus on, we get more of, period. So that's what I did. You know, I mean, I focused solely on wealth, on abundance, on prosperity. I never talked about the money that I didn't have. I didn't call myself broke. Stop calling yourself broke. Stop saying that you don't have money. Stop saying those words. The subconscious mind is always listening, always recording what you are saying. We're creatures of habit because our subconscious mind creates our habits. It's time for you to form new habits. And you do that by introducing new thoughts, new words in your vocabulary. You are a powerful creation machine. They don't tell us that. They don't, you know, I mean, we don't know the power that we have in our mouth. I mean, but it's true. It really is true. It's like this. If you don't change old habits, you have no choice but to recycle the same experiences over and over again, because basically your subconscious mind is programmed to broadcast a certain frequency. Whatever frequency you're on, that's the reality that you get. Like I said before, think of reality as a broadcasting station for a radio. And the broadcast that you're on, that's the reality that you get. What if you switch to a prosperous frequency of more than enough? Sooner or later, money starts coming in from different angles, because you're on a brand new frequency. But the subconscious mind is so important. It's so crucial for us to train the subconscious. I feel like people don't talk about the subconscious enough, and it's everything. The subconscious holds our beliefs. It, you know, it forms our habits. We're creatures of habit. All of us are. Form good habits and make them your masters, right? It's true. But this is why we talk to ourselves. This is why we give ourselves affirmations of greatness. We must encourage ourselves. Be your own cheerleader. You don't need anybody else to boost you up or to motivate you. You gotta self-motivate, self-inspire. Talk to yourself. Consciously give your subconscious mind the right instructions, the right ideas. And sooner or later, those ideas make their way in the physical world. Thoughts become things. It's the truth. But we must train ourselves to talk about what we want. Talk about the house that you want to buy. Talk about the car that you want to drive. Talk about the wealth that you have. Talk about it as if you have it already. I'm telling you, this simple tip will transform your life. It will, I'm telling you, night and day. It will make you a rich man or woman. There's a rule in my household. The rule is we only talk about what we want. That's it. We only talk about what we want to happen, not what we fear. We tend to attract the things we give emotion to. Love is a very strong emotion. Fear is a very strong emotion. You attract what you love, but you also attract what you fear. The key is to fear less. Fear nothing at all. Now, that's easier said than done. But what I'm telling you is, if you place your attention on what you love, what you fear dissipates because you're not focusing on it. You can only focus on one thing at a time. Focus on what you love. Talk about what you love. Visualize what you love. Attention is everything in the physical world. What are you placing your attention on? How much money do you want to make this year? What's your goal? Focus on that. Focus on that. Talk about that. What do you want to create? What are you creating right now? Are you an entrepreneur? Do you want to start your own business? Talk about that. Keep your energy there. Energy flows where attention goes. It's very true. But it's a struggle sometimes, right? Because sometimes on planet Earth, we have challenges, and these challenges can some throw us off our game. What I'm telling you is stay diligent. Stay persistent with your thoughts on what you want, even if you are facing challenging times. Hold to the vision. Hold to that vision. Talk about it. You know, I know so many people that love talking about what they fear. And it's crazy because these people are always experiencing negative things. But they don't know, just by switching your attention to what you want, you alter your reality. And it's so true. By switching vibrations, if you're vibrating on a low frequency, you have no choice but to attract low things in your life. And you're vibrating on a low frequency because you're thinking about what you don't want to happen. Your vibrations your vibration tends to follow what you think about. What you think about alters how you feel. What you feel deeply about, you attract into your reality based on the universal law of attraction. You must train your attention. Train what you are talking about. I know that I'm being super repetitive, but repetition is the mother of learning. I'm trying to get it through to your subconscious mind. It's like this. We all know people that love pity parties, right? And these people love telling you everything that's going wrong in their life. And it's amazing because things are always going wrong in their life. That's because you're focusing on what you don't want to happen. The world needs to understand you attract what you have in this life based on the energy that you are projecting out into the world. Florence Scovel said, life is a game of boomerangs. Your thoughts, words, and deeds come back to you, but usually multiply. Life is a game of boomerangs. So if you want wealth, you want prosperity, you must keep your attention focused on wealth. You can't you can't talk about lack and expect abundance. You can't plant apple seeds then expect oranges to grow. No. Your subconscious mind is fertile land. What seeds are you planting? Plant seeds of good health, wealth, happiness. You create your own happiness. It's very true. You don't need money to be happy. You don't need money to be happy. Money just makes happy. Okay. Money just makes happiness easier to find. But you don't need it to be happy. You can find happiness right where you are. But you got to look for it. You got to focus on it. Because what you focus on grows and expands in your reality every single time. And this is just a simple tip. You want so simple. It's so simple, but it's not always easy, but it is simple. I remember before I learned about the law of attraction, I would focus on what I didn't want to happen. I would talk about what I didn't want to happen. And boy, my reality looked way different than it did now. I was attract, I'm bad luck. But when I switched it up, man, my life changed overnight, man. It changed. You will always receive the circumstances and the situations that you're broadcasting, because you are a broadcasting station. You're always thinking something or feeling something, and since like energy attracts like energy, you have no choice but to attract more situations that look like what you're broadcasting. It's simple. But more people need to understand this. I'm about to get off now, but I wanted to share that with you because I feel like more people need to understand this. These are the tools of creation. This is how you consciously create an awesome life, by consciously switching your attention to what you want and ignoring what you don't want. That's the secret. Gotta go, guys. Love you.